Thank you for checking out this edition of Dead End Sports 365. I'm your boy, the OG 12 Kyle, and I'm back in the building. Before I get started, I want to remind you to like, subscribe to this video and this channel, youtube.com/ Dead End Sports. Be sure to check out the fellas each and every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, what I want to talk about is Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has recently made headlines. It seems like Scottie's been making headlines for the last couple of years for a whole bunch of different things. But Scottie came out with his own list of his all-time starting five, and I'll read them to you. Starting at point guard, Magic Johnson. Starting at shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Starting at small forward, Scottie Pippen. Starting at power forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Starting at center, Shaquille O'Neal. All right, so listen, this is his starting five, but I want to break it down for a second. Scottie, and Scottie, I know personally that you watch Dead End Sports, so I want to speak to you, me and you, man to man, eye to eye. Scottie, you can't put yourself. I normally don't disagree or argue with people about their own, top five. Scottie, you can't put yourself. You can't, in good faith, with all of the small forwards that have played in the NBA. In good faith, you can't put yourself in the starting five, Scottie. I'm sorry. Come on. I mean, if we say starting five of the 90s, I'm with you, Scottie. I'm there. But nah, bruh. Starting over Larry Bird, starting over LeBron James. I mean, work with me, Scottie. Come on, man. And I love Scottie. I've watched Scottie play all of his career in Chicago. Was a big fan. I'm one of the few people that really think that Scottie deserved to be on the original top 50 list. I think he deserved to be a dream teamer. But Scottie Pippen, I think, ultimately takes issue with the fact that people deem him as the second best player, during his time in the NBA. And there's nothing wrong with playing second fiddle to Mike. If Mike is Batman, there's nothing wrong with being Robin. But Scottie, over the years, seemed to have harbored, those ill feelings. But Scottie, you weren't Mike. I'm sorry, you weren't Mike. And people talk about, well, yeah, Scottie Pippen. Jordan never won a playoff series until Scottie got there. Well, this is true. Now let's deal with the facts. This is true. Jordan did not win a playoff series until 1988. That was Scottie's rookie year, and Scottie averaged 7.9 points per game that year. Let me tell you what Jordan did in the playoffs. In that playoff series that he won, in game one, he scored 50. And this is against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game one, he scored 50. Game two, 55. Game three, he dropped down to 38. Game four, 44. Game five, 39 points. Now you do the average and tell me what Jordan averaged. And again, it's no knock on Scottie, but you weren't Mike, Scottie. But again, your starting five, I don't know anybody whose last name is not Pippen that is going to put you in the all-time starting five at small forward. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Scottie, but you're not the guy. You're just not. That's going to do it for me. Thank you for checking out this edition of Dead End Sports. Be sure to check out my podcast. It's called the 12 Kyle Podcast. It drops a new episode drops every Thursday at midnight. Be sure to subscribe. You can find the podcast on any podcast reader. I'm on them all. That's going to do it for me. Again, thank you for checking out Dead End Sports 365, the place where sports opinions collide. And I'm out of here.